Hi friends, this is Sarah from Crafting and Relaxing. Welcome. Thank you so very much for joining me. This is Bringing Back Basic Gray. It's a collaboration that I do with Bourbon Creek Crafts, who is Beth here on YouTube, and Kathy, who is Stampin' Cat on Instagram, and the links will be down below in the description box. I apologize, there's a rowdy party in my neighborhood tonight, so there's probably going to be some background bass and there's nothing I can do about it. I got the Happy Mail with the Christmas paper from Kathleen recently, and it was basic gray Christmas paper, and I just couldn't resist it, you guys. I had to get into it. And then I kind of stopped myself. I didn't drag out all my Christmas stuff and embellish these, but let me show you what I've done here, and I think I might do some more of this. I don't know. It was a little bit fun, and if you've been with me for a while, you know that I make a giant mess when I do Christmas stuff. It looks like a Christmas threw up in my craft room. And when I pull it out, it takes me weeks and weeks and weeks, and then I'm cleaning it up for months. But I thought, wouldn't it be fun if I had December dailies ready to decorate when it kind of got to crunch time? And I'm not sure if I'm going to do the craft fair again this year. I heard I was going to get a call or a form or something. So if I do, I'll do it. If not, I won't. I'm also going to share some updates at the end because some of my videos were filmed a while ago that are rolling out. And then this one's going to come out tomorrow morning. So I can get you updated. And since it's just 3 of us in the collab, we can do whatever we want. This is a lot of firsts for me. I stitched around the edge. I don't remember actually doing that before. I spent, I'm going to tell you, probably hours, and Kathy Stampin' Cat was like giving me pointers today trying to get my tension on my machine set on the bobbin side because it's different and depending on the machine. Anyway, if you have questions or troubles, find videos or the PDF for the instructions for your machine because that makes all the difference in the world. So I cleaned my sewing machine. It was one of those days where, I had all that time and then it got away from me. I inked the edges. I stitched around, zigzagged inside and out. If I was a little more experienced, I probably would have put the higher contrast on the outside, but I really wanted to be able to sew and see the pocket, and my machine was already threaded and the dark green was in the top because I imagine that being, my outside thread. And I put a vellum pocket in here. So I stitched it. That's unusual. I have done a button before. I'm sort of imagining these as closures like this. I don't know if I have any of this stuff in red or green, so I didn't rush to do it. Also, I want to see how big is this and how much length is it going to need just when it leaves me, let alone when it goes to the recipient. So zigzag the edge, inked, but the zigzagging was new. And then I actually remembered to put a pocket on the inside of this. So when I sewed, I stitched in this snowflake vellum. I've just been, as I go through bins and I find stuff, I pulled out this snowflake vellum that was in my specialty bin that really should have been with my holiday or winter stuff. And so I used it and I love it in here. Let's do a flip through. I haven't done anything exciting, nothing embellished, sewed the button on. Then we have this we'll cover up later. This is for the button, but we could put an embellishment or something there. Then just this little piece. This is all basic gray paper, but not necessarily from the collection. I might have mixed in some other greens or some other stuff. And we can round pockets, and then I'm sure there will be all sorts of tip outs and things because for a December daily, you need a lot of places to write, which makes these white papers so good. This is, of course, a pocket. And then these dancing reindeer. I love this one. These dots. Oh my gosh. And this one. But this one is a more versatile pattern because it's not so loud, but this one is just fun too. Then I did a top tip out. Those are fun to staple stuff to or have secret journaling. Just needs to be trimmed a little bit more there. I'll fix that up later. Then keep going. Pockets. And I didn't glue these down yet because I don't want to commit to anything yet. I did glue the pockets closed. And then just the other side of it. Nothing too exciting. Haven't even angled that one yet. But it's kind of cool. I was thinking I'd put it away with my Christmas stuff now. When I started this, I was thinking a little bit about, you know, those cut aparts I had. I don't think I have them in here anymore, with the dogs. I bought them at Expo. So you saw it in Expo and it was just 12 by 12 sheets of paper. I cut those all up and I thought that would be really fun to just take one of these that's not doggish and use those. But they were so bright. The 1 through 25 with the dogs, they were so bright. They just didn't sing to me with the basic gray paper, but I'll use those in something else for sure. I'll put them in a different one. So while I was at it, thinking about the efficiency, the assembly line, and also using the paper for what I wanted to use it for. So be sure I prepped it. I did another cover. I didn't think to put a pocket in this one. This was my first one. So I sewed this one first and then the machine didn't eat it. Nothing bad happened. And I went, okay, I'm going to try the one with the vellum. So I made this one and then I took the whole sheets of paper that were left and started a second one, but it's not full yet. So I'll tell you some of my ideas and what I'm going to do. I love this ribbon candy paper for the cover. I mean, I don't get excited about the ribbon candy, but I like the paper. And then I have a button, and I'm not sure if I left the buttons quite loose enough. I probably should have put like a big toothpick or a chopstick under them, but I think they're okay. And then dots and a pocket, and you know, this one's not sewed together, so I haven't glued the pockets or anything. So I only have that. And then I think I pretty much ran out of paper. I might have another one of those pieces of brown. Then I was looking and I thought, well, I have this one with a touch of pink. It's pretty much like the similar green, similar red, has a touch of the earth tones. So I might use this. What do you think? I know, you know, pink's not my jam, but look, I have 2 pieces of it and it kind of goes with the ribbon candy paper, especially if I put it in as a vertical stripe. Then I also have this collection pack here from Scarlett's Letter. I think, did I pick these up at a garage sale or did one of you guys send them to me? I cannot recall. I think they might have been sent to me. And I already made a journal with one of these before, but I I got this inside cover out of this collection. It definitely lends itself to a December daily, so I could use more of this in here. But I don't want to bring in the gray because I want to stick to this collection's colors. What do you think? Should I use this paper too or no? You can say no. If I don't have enough basic gray as I go through my stash, if I don't have enough green, red, or light blue, or the browns, I will look at my other brands of random scrapbook paper, and I'm sure we can finish it either way. So tell me what you think of that. This is my thought. It's just kind of get them ready and then set them aside. I was toying with the idea of getting out Christmas and playing with it, but I think this will meet my needs. I had so much fun in this kind of like, okay, I got to make a Christmas thing and get a little ahead. I have been doing UFOs this week, folding card bases that I had sitting around. I sewed this journal and a nature journal today that was a UFO from the beach, so you'll see that at some point too. Oh wait, I'll give you a peek. I can't give you a peek because I don't know where it is. The school cards are all done and gone. I can't remember if I told you that. I think there were 83 or 84 when the dust settled. It's Saturday night right now, and I thought I would start the small pad this weekend, you know, Sunday, or I have Monday off, and work on that a little bit so that I'm not pressured next weekend. But I didn't pick a pad, did I? I should have told you guys. I might spend an hour tomorrow picking a pad. So those are the things that I am working on, and Zeus and I are just hanging around and having a blast. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to check out what Kathy and Beth made for bringing back Basic Gray. In case I forgot to say it, this collaboration is because Basic Gray stopped making paper years ago. They only make fabric. And we have some of this paper in our stash, and we love it. And then some of you, like Kathleen, are kind enough to share some with me. The idea is to get it out and use it. Not necessarily smash it, but get it out and have fun and play with it. And I really just think this is just luscious. And this is pretty much Basic Gray in a nutshell. A little bit geometric here, but as you flip through it, you can see grunge and creativity. It's also fun to make journals with their paper because in a 12 by 12 sheet, when you cut it down, it turns out different. Like this mark, you're not going to have the same exact brown piece of paper. See how this one came out? So you can give your journal variety even though you use the same piece of paper, which normally I avoid doing because, say, in an Echo Park paper, you're not going to have that mixed media, mix it up. The mark and the lines would have been in the exact same place. But here I had some flexibility and some fun with it. Take care of yourselves, and I hope you're taking time for crafting and relaxing. Bye-bye.